of these fights. They have some really clean ways to pull off these team fights as well. I think overall, I might actually like...
Also over from Kaka, and it'll be enough. So as long as you catch this Lifestealer out without the rage, it is not too hard to take him, as JT has now got his blink up as well. They're going to try onto Victoria, though Victoria goes for the stun first. 1, 2, 3, does just commit the lasso, go for the easy pickup, and now with the Zeus ultimate, it is definitely an easy one, as Emo going to rotate in. Going to try and go for this, though. Nice epicenter burn strike coming out from JD to turn it. They do take down 2 for the price of 1 so far. But now Emo being chased down by James. The urn is still on top of him, though he will survive it as long as he continues to walk out of there. And he will barely get away from James. Although, look at it, will be popped. Kaka just going to hide in the tree lines, but they know he's there. Victoria going to scout him out. 1, 2, 3 will be there with the 5 fly, and that'll be a very easy kill. They don't have lasso for another 5, but they could definitely start chasing as Ollie going to be there. Burrow Strike will miss, but Emo will jump in. Can he dish out the damage fast enough though? 1, 2, 3, he goes for the lasso, but the disruption will save his life thanks to Ollie. Still Emo in the heart of the enemy. He doesn't care though. He'll go after 1, 2, 3. They found Victoria. Even the neutrals helping out the side of the dire right now. They do take him out. Ollie with a double. Emo though still being chased down. James, he will help find the kill from XN. But it looks like James should end up going down. The Burrow Strike Sandstorm is there. There's no chance of survival as JT will clean it up. Ollie burning out, and yeah, he just gets taken down XM.
That's the eggs.
Very quick one at that, taking full use and advantage of it. Now, if you are IG, you've got to be very careful where you take fights, but they will jump straight on Victoria. The Ogre does just get bursted, and Emo, he is not done. Straight after 1, 2, 3 now. Gets the kill. Now he may want some mana to sit down, and he does get away just barely. As Kaka is going to be there with the stun, and in fact, they are going to turn it Eve. Wow, triple kill coming up from Emo. Yeah, Burrow Strike is there. Veil, Split Earth, Epicenter, everything being thrown out. And it's well worth it. That's the position 1. You slow down his Radiance timing once again. He's already so darn close to picking up that Sacred Relic and finishing it off. But he will not get it for at least another 40 seconds. As now 1, 2, 3. Gonna try and jump all in. He gets disrupted up. Emo doesn't have much mana though. He gets lassoed. The Purge was there, but Emo's in massive trouble and he'll go down. And with that, Ollie, arrow will not connect, but they can just continue to chase. Nimbus is there anyway, and Ollie is definitely dead.
Yeah, again, another solid set of kills going the way of CDEC, although it's not done yet.
No, it definitely isn't. They catch out James on that Mirana. And well, Kaka, he misses Split Earth. It will not matter though. The Radiant T1 just simply goes down to creeps now. The CDEC just were waiting for IG to push that top lane for so long. IG still up at that top lane, still kind of playing around here. Fly, does he jump? Yeah, it'll be straight onto James, but he's copying a lot of damage. There's the lasso straight after the BKB on the PA. He could just blink off the cliff, but he does not quite yet. He does now. Who does he jump on? JT's in trouble. He'll end up getting taken out, and Fly does not want a part of this. As 1, 2, 3 is continuing to chase. He's gonna find Ollie once again. Disruptor will be there, but it will not matter. CDEC gonna find another kill. And find the PA kill quite yet. Eve, though, gonna turn around. Will eventually get it before he can blink out. The buyback from the Batrider was also immediate. He's still ready to go in once again if he wants. Epicenter, JT doesn't quite find the jump. They will grab the Lifestealer in the end. He's got range available. He'll just use that and walk away. And now his team's better back him up. James, he'll jump in with the Yules. Gets used up by Kaka though. And now JT, Fire Blast is there. Another Yules will come out. Looks like JT doesn't have any progress in the matter. He is just gone. And CDEC, they don't seem to be done yet. They're looking for even more from IG.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Victoria may just break it and does, but they've already found the burrow strike. Who do they get? It is the Mirana, but here comes that Nimbus coming out. Now Eve, who are they fighting? They do go straight after the Batrider Emo, trying to take down somebody in this team fight. Eve has already found Ollie though. Now they do find James, but he's still outrunning them. JT may lose his life for this. In fact, James isn't even dead. The open woods will heal him up, and JT's gone. They couldn't kill anybody. Creed's there with the lasso.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
There's the Moonlight Shadow. They want to secure that bot racks. There's the lasso as well. Kaka will be caught out. JT jumps in with the burrow though. They might find the bat as they will fly. Pops the BKB and goes for that though. Eve, he's falling low. It was Kaka with a Diabolic Edict doing all the damage. And with that, they are to find a 4th kill. So he's going to stick around. Kaka going to TP in, so they want to try and force some buybacks out. Fair enough. See, it will not oblige. In fact, JT, he finds Victoria on the Ogre.
Oh, Emo.
Does get arrowed, but there's just no follow-up to it. Everyone's still there. Now they found another. XM goes down on the Zeus. Victoria buys back immediately, and they are not done. They're going to try and find a dieback now. In fact, they go straight after the Mirana. Buybacks come out straight out of XM. He takes JT, he takes down Ollie. BKB forced out from Emo, just the TP, but look at Eve. Look who he's found. No. Fly. Goes to the TP. Do you have a lasso? They couldn't blink. 1, 2, 3 couldn't quite blink there. It was on cooldown. Kaka, he'll still be going down at least. Open wounds is there. They'll punish.
Allies disappear.
Moonlight Shadow will come out as well. They see Emo mid, but Emo does have friends around him. 2, 3 though. Sees fly. Under God's Wrath, and no, he goes straight for that Storm. Get rid of him, and Emo does have buyback. Will he use it though? Yeah, he does. He uses it straight away. Eve though, gonna fight JT in the tree line. Fly. Also comes back into this, trying to fight with this Lifestealer. Eve is still very healthy. Arrow flies in, hits the PA as well. They try to turn it, but the disruption is there. Now the magic damage with the epi from JT will be enough control for Eve to go down. Victoria will be chased as well. He gets the Fire Blast off from Kaka, but it may not matter as you lose Victoria on the Ogre, and it looks like they will lose James on the Mirana. In fact, make that 1, 2, 3 as well. The buybacks are flying out from the side of CDEC, but it's not going to matter as IG. They are happy with what they've gotten, and they are going to... 3 has the lasso. Emo would be a nice one if they could get the Storm. They're going to go up top. Kaka on Thunder God's Wrath comes out a bit late though. You could have probably scouted out before that, but Kaka does go down. Now the team fight starts. The Emo just zips in straight away, and they get Eve on that Lifestealer. Now Victoria on the Ogre, gonna be in trouble. He'll go down as well.
Yeah, every single kill. Blink strike again. Dagger out again.
Oh no. And he's got a double damage. Yeah, terrifying fly. He's gonna fight anyone with that DD. James would be an easy target. Runs up. And yeah, he spots him now. 1, 2, 3, he's gone. Now James still gonna be alright, but no, he's not. Fly just destroys him.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Yikes, buyback on the Batrider.
Oh, nice arrow.
It is a nice arrow, but there will be no kind of capitalization.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire structures are fortified.
Lifeline gets hit by the arrow as well. You jump in with the lasso. Not quite, as your Lifestealer is still down. So they'll lose one mid-rax as they jump in. Who have they caught there? It is going to be the Batrider, but he'll BKB up. Now the epicenter, so straight into the fountain. AT though has his own Aeon Disc, but he's going to be chased down. They'll take it. No, in fact they won't. He eats the cheese, and he will survive. But the arrow does connect as he products out of there. XM has found Kaka on the Leshrac. Now they'll find JT. He'll use up, but he is dead. Ollie, poor old Ollie, getting caught up behind the tree line. He's gone. We've got an Aghanim Scepter up on Ollie now, so you've got 3 Purge charges available. Should be easier for Fly to clean up with that. In fact, they get a Burrow Strike off. Got to dodge those arrows, but here comes Emo with the Hex. They have got the Lifestealer, but not quite yet, although they get the Bash on Dagger.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
More arrows tonight. Won't connect on anybody. Emo again, straight onto Victoria, but he's getting quite low. He'll eat the cheese. Get back to it. Another Hex straight on the life. Where's the crits coming out? Not quite, although yeah, they'll finally get him. Epicenter is there from JT, but it's not going to do much. They do force out the buyback on Eve as the stuns do come out on the PA, but Ollie will save the day. He'll get the purge up on the Lifestealer as well. They'll force the infest out. It's starting to look worse and worse for CDEC. 46k net worth lead now for IG. They do get massive stuns on the PA though. He'll get disrupted up. Ollie has just doomed Fly. I think he has. Yeah, he did. Fly will go down. Now James pursuing for more. They'll bind the Yules onto James, and Ollie will go down. That'll be the same for JT. He uses himself up, although no, nice blink away to the south. Can they cancel the TP? Yeah, they certainly can. JT has no way out of this one. As
Rex, you know, it's just gone. They've evened that out. It's even. You've got the same situation in terms of racks and map control, but you have so much more gold than IG. This is so reminiscent of that last game we just saw. There was a Divine on the Gyrocopter, yet for some reason Eve was the better carry.
Well, they jump in Hex again on the Batrider. 1, 2, 3. He gets the lasso. Emo.
No.
What are you doing?
No.
Emo. Come out. Infest is there on James, and Emo can't afford to die right now. It'll be a dieback if he does. James getting out of there. Fly jumping on. They get the Hex off. The Eve comes down. Kaka getting saved by the disruption. Eve though gonna stick around. Still the Yules there on Kaka, but he is dead. He does have buyback. Now JT jumps in, but they have no vision. Aeon Disc gets procced. He procs his BKB as well, but now the lasso, they caught Ollie on the Shadowman. Emo will jump in, trying to help out Ollie. Fly straight on the Batrider. Now the epicenter from JT, not doing any damage to Eve on the Lifestealer, but they do manage to get 1, 2, 3. Arrow does connect on the PA though, coming out from James. It will not matter as IG. They are going to punish heavily towards the side of CDEC. But the buybacks are flying out. They've got to be careful to overextend too far. Victoria goes down as well. Eve just going to make a run for it. Emo trying to zip his way in. He does go into the back where XM has shown up. The Infest, Aeon Disc has been procced. They can't actually find him. In fact, no, Emo, he gets turned on. It's a lot of damage. Not quite enough though, as they find 1, 2, 3 again on the rider. He BKBs up. He gets the Yules off on the PA. He should just be dead though. No, though, he gets the lift off, the blink off just in time.
Oh my god, but unfortunately 1, 2, 3 just can't get that done.
Fly, he has a double damage run up. This could be massive. Smoke will be there. They want to sneak their way into this. There's not many buybacks left on across the map. Eve pops his rage, jumps in. Kaka will be the target. No, lasso is there on the Leshrac, so get rid of Kaka, but zip in straight away. They'll get 1, 2, 3 on the Batrider. He has no buyback available. Now they're on Eve. Their life will go down. Eve finds him. Now they got Victoria on that Ogre. This could be over. They take him out as well. It's a 3-for-1 trade. No buybacks on any of the cores of CDEC. As Fly jumps back in, they won't quite find James. Arrows fly out. They're going to try and hold this.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
They are going to get megged though. But it's not over until the throne goes down. Emo jumps in. Silent Device is there on James. Looks like you will be gone. He gets the Yules off at least. Tries to leave the fountain, but will not be successful in doing so. The T4s are going to be under siege by IG. It's only XM left on the Zeus. How much can he do by himself?
I admire
they haven't given up yet, John. He's actually giving it a shot, but they'll dive the fountain. They'll make him give up. The fighter available, he'll try as well. Fly. Just jumps in, cleans up. I mean, what a game number 1 for a best of 5. IG almost throwing that away to CDEC. They were very close in this game. They do manage to close it out. I'm kind of intrigued as well with IG. I mean, you talked about the PL. You've still got a core Leshrac you have to deal with. That's my... Looks like the other CDEC here is asking around X. Make sure he's alright. Maybe he's Bane if you can. Flick will break 2-3. I'm not sure about that, but he puts onto Ogre on that Ogre. He should be able to find his kill, but he'll trade his life for what looks like fly. Gonna still alive, but Kaka does find him with the Fade Bolt. And XM still chasing Fly. Fly still gets the Ensnare as well. Does get the kill. Now the Battle Trance comes out. Kaka's in trouble. Emo could be in trouble. He gets ensnared as well. He's going down. He does Flak Cannon, but it's not good enough. And look at JT just melting to Eve.
Take us. Dire's top tower.
You have the Moonlight Shadow coming out. James looking to set up. Or rather Victoria with the disruption. Ollie, gonna be an easy pick to make, and they can just disrupt, and that's exactly what they do. James has the arrow and does set up with it, and with that they should be able to find that kill though. Another hookshot will find Kaka as well. So Ollie and Kaka both going down. And that bot T1 just can't sustain the Diabolic Edict coming out from it.
Do it with flair.
Kaka. Creep up on CDEC, but JT dropping an item for a second there. He does get arrowed up. And JT is purifying, but is gonna die. And it looks like they may have found another Kaka. Hook shot there from 1-2-3. Gonna be a very easy pick once again. IG continues to get picked apart by CDEC. 7k net worth lead now. And I mean, Fly, he joins the team. He wants to try and help out. James is already in position. He uses up the gyro, sends the arrow out, does connect 1-2 straight in. And with that, the cooldown's there, but it's not going to matter. Emo, he's dropping way too fast. They find another kill onto Ollie and Emo, and that's a tier 2. Mid lane, there is a smoke from IG, but it's going to get broken so darn quick by 1-2-3, and he just walks back. And now they realize, hold on, the smoke's broken. Kaka dusts up, gets hooked up straight away. Where's the rest of the team though? He blade mails up Kaka, falling low, but not low enough. Guardian Angel will come out. Now Disruptor to save the clock. But 1-2-3 kind of just hooked himself to his own death. Now XM gonna move in on the gyro. Emo will get saved by disruption from the Rubick. And XM, he will still find a massive... Now Ollie, he'll be chased down on the Ogre. He's gone. Another double for XM as he goes after
Fly.
They get the arrow. He's got no way out of this. And Kaka trying to help on the Rubick. I thought it was over. Not quite. As Kaka's going to go down as well. Ollie running south. He just brought back. He doesn't want to tie, but they'll find JT instead on the Omni. It's going to be an ultra kill coming up from XM, and it wasn't even a challenge. On the right PL. Also doesn't want to hook too early like last time, but may go for it now. And yeah, he goes straight on the gyro. Arrow to follow. They have the Heavenly Grace this time around, so they won't be able to burst down Emo. And he throws the cooldown out now, Flak cannoning his way to victory, but it's really doing no damage. But 1-2-3 will be the first one down, as now they will chase Eve on the Leshrac. Still, he uses himself up. XM jumps in straight onto that gyro. Now Nullifier comes out from XM. He clears him out. Still Eve going fly, trying to make the chase, but it will be no good on the PL. At the very least, the buybacks will allow IG to continue this chase. But CDEC do not seem interested whatsoever. They just get out of there. They already got
Poor Clock. Not the best spot to be in, but you know, he still does the work. You'd want to see a bit more utility on him, at the very least finish that 4-staff. Still, he's bought a lot for his team. They are going to take this rush, although there is a fight.
There is a fight, but the Aegis is down. Cheese on the deck. They'll pick that up as well. Now, well, they rush in. 1-2-3, keeping them back. Cooldown is there. Everyone's still alive on the side of CDEC, though, and this does not look good for IG. They're going to lose their Ogre, at least Ollie. He goes down. Now Fly trying to fight. James has him in the Yules. The arrow to set up. Not going to be there, but they got the Nullifier anyway, and this PO is going nowhere. And meanwhile, Eve is chasing the rest of IG. Kaka will get caught out. At the very least, he got the lift off. But how much does it matter? I don't blame him. They've still got plenty of time to go. Emo trying his best with the flat cannon to force them back, but they are still very, very healthy. Looks like CDEC 1 racks and added tier 3, and they will back off to safety. So Eve gets hit by an arrow from Kaka. Now the lift is going to be there as follow-up. In fact, they don't even need it, but what a hook.
Oh, nice
1,
hook.
2, 3, turns it around with a cogs. Emo, 4-star sound, could be really bad. Called out comes out as well. They're just trying to slow down the side of CDEC from pursuing this chase. And now IG, do they try and punish again? They caught out Eve on the Leshrac. Arrow avoided by the disruption. They'll give Eve another life as he BKBs up, moves forward. Emo and him are trapped in the cog now. They're just trying to go after JT, but the Guardian Angel making it so hard. It won't be as hard as I thought those. They do go down, and now Fly trying to help out. He does at least man to dodge the nullifier from XM. But this still looks bad as they found the Yules onto Fly. Arrow, Ollie goes down. And with that,
oh boy.
Fly, they miss the split earth, but it doesn't matter. The game's over.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a rough one for IG after a pretty strong win in game 1. CDEC just take game number 2, 36-9, 27k net worth lead for them.
But do you have the kill potential? They Laguna, but there's the disruption coming out. James is immediately after Kaka on the Lina. Wild Axe is clearing out the tree line, and Kaka understands he's dead. He'll sit there and man fight for a bit, but he has no choice as Emo now melded up in a very awkward position. JT is there to help out as well. They go for the hoof stop on 1, 2, 3. Emo now just gonna really melt strike the Shadow Demon. 1, 2, 3 will come roar on Ollie, so they'll be able to find the Witch Doctor out of this. And IG, they are coming back in. They're trying to surround. Emo coming around with the flank. The BKB is there from XM on the hoof stomp. They'll go after the Mirana and they will take down James. That's a lot of.
Has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, they found Emo on the tier. There'd be a massive pick, but he goes for the Hurricane Pike, Melt Strike, straight on Victoria. Meanwhile, bot lane, nobody's there. They've all TP'd up top. It's at the level 25 mark as well. They will go for a smoke. See if they can make something happen.
Are scanning.
They jump in, hoof stomp is nice, the disruption will save Eve for now. Meanwhile, Fly goes after the Mirana, the Yules will be there to save it. Now the Roar comes up there, Fly trying to make a run for it. He does barely get away, but 1, 2, 3 is still chasing. The axes will connect, Fly still juggling that armlet, trying to survive the best way he can. He goes for the rift, he understands. It'll be a slow process, you don't have that Aegis, so you're not as confident. But until that CK buys back, you know you have the advantage. Hoof Stomp is there. It's a lot of damage from Emo, but James jumps in straight onto Kaka. And that forces out a Stampede, and now the Witch Doctor ultimate comes out. It doesn't really do too much, and Eve, he actually found Kaka anyway. The Stampede just did not matter. They will fight. Lane. IG starting to move in though. 1, 2, 3 just jumps in with the Roar. Once again, the Witch Doctor will be the choice. Although the Gyro falling low, trying to go after the CK still. Eve, he doesn't mind too much. He'll go onto Emo, he'll go onto Fly. And Fly, well, he's falling very, very low. Not quite dead yet, but they'll get the Yules off once again. Arrow was there to follow. It wasn't even necessary as Ollie now being slowed by XM. They'll try and turn this. The buyback is there though from 1, 2, 3. Emo, he may find James and almost, yeah, he does. But XM is going to chase him up. You don't want to really lose your TA like this, but you may not have an option in the matter. As the Beastmaster is going to be the target. Hoof Stomp is there from JT. They're really dragging this team fight out as long as possible. But JT should go down on the scent, and he does.
I will see thanks.
And Ollie will be able to, he'll be allowed to TP out on the Witch Doctor. Just hanging around that mid lane. 2-3.
Radiant are scanning.
Smoke on Kaka may break soon. But they seem to know. Ollie gonna get spotted, gets roared immediately, get rid of that position 5. He's just gone. He'll buy back. Now Fly tries to go into 1-2-3, but has no damage. The TA does, however, and does take him out. Still though, he going after JT. There's this. Won't try for it. They'll go through to the mid. XM. Quite around. They go for the hoop stop on the Mirana again. They just want James dead, and he is gone. Eve already popped the BKB as well. XM trying to find somebody with his shivers. It looks like they might find Fly, but he's BKB TP, but no. 1-2-3 will refresh his Raw. Buyback available, so try and force that out if you are CDEC.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under
alright, fair enough. Emo's going for a base race. I don't blame him. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, there's a 3-man stun from Kaka. Double hoof stomping out from JT. They're going to try and fight this out. The bot lane, there is still some action as Ollie is going for a solo pick off onto James now. James going to be alright. Pops the Moonlight Shadow. Emo is going to go after the Razor, but he'll be able to get out and eat. Oh, James did die. Probably will go back. Not so much CDEC though. They want to make a chase. See if they can punish anybody for pushing in that far. Although, IG, they may try to turn this as they do go for a double hoop stop. It's a great setup. Emo, he finds one. Now he finds 1-2-3 as well. It looks like Eve is getting very low on that gyro, and they get the Aegis. XM trying to get out of there. He's popped his BKB though, and now will they turn it again on the side of CDEC? Not really. 1-2-3, he'll lose his. That's a dieback on the Beastmaster. XM, he's gone as well on the Razor. Eve trying to fight everyone by himself. James, he jumps in as well. They take down Emo on the TA. Flyby. Gets disrupted up, and he's gone on the Scepter now available on Cuckoo, so I imagine you're just going to see him spamming out more of those Lagunas. So he may get caught out here, and yeah, 1-2-3 jumps in, gets the roar up, but where's the damage? Nobody jumps. They were waiting for the other team, and now they come in. IG, they take advantage straight away. 1-2-3 is down on the Beastmaster. The Gyro trying to fight the best he can. Stampede will be there. Everyone just pops. Jump in, JT, he finds the hoop, stop the gyro. They couldn't burst him though, disruption was there in time, and the raw on the TA. Now Eve pops the Satanic, but he gets blown up. The Laguna from Kaka was enough. And IG look to finally take this tier 3 down in the mid lane. Can they find a Rax? Fly. He popped the BKB to run out. He has an Aegis available. Arrow connects as well. He will be alright. They'll earn him up. No, they jump in. Leshrac straight on James. Pop that Aeon disc. James will be fine. The Stampede out now, but Disruption is going to be there on the Centaur. Fly, he'll try to go back in on 1-2-3, but JT's gone, and now Fly. He's lost his Aegis. IG, they've got to turn around and try to help out the CK a bit. He refreshes BKB up, but doesn't really have a TP to use anyway. He just tries to run. It's going to be no good. He'll go down as well. Cuckoo being chased. He'll barely be able to blink out in time on Cuckoo. So your pos 4 is at that point where he's starting to get 6 slotted. So 2 Lagunas. It's a very, very dangerous thing for CDEC to be up against. It's a quick blow-up potential. JT jumps in, BKB, it doesn't really work with Kaka, he just goes straight through it, but still, looks like they have found the dieback on JT, and now the buyback comes out from the CK. XM getting low on the Razor, he's going to be able to get out of there. And CDEC, Emo, BKB's up, Eve gonna BKB up as well, fight back. And well, there's the Death Ward coming out. It doesn't really do as much as you'd hope. I mean, it bounces at the very least, but it tickles them.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Emo cops an arrow in the meld strike, though Laguna's out on XM. He's getting blown up right now. Disruption will save. Emo does go down, but he'll buy back immediately, and somehow XM is still alive. Pops the BKB, doesn't want to die to the Melodicus coup, gets roared up, but now 1-2-3 is going to be in trouble. Emo will find the Beastmaster, but the Mega Creeps have been achieved. And IG looking to try and find more kills as they are going to lose Ollie and that Witch Doctor. Now Fly going after Eve on the Gyro, doing a lot of damage. Emo will jump in as well. They've got to try and protect that Gyro. Fly going down quite low, and the Gyro might just find it. In fact, I think they have. I think it's GG. It's all over it. Well, it's almost all over. There are buybacks coming out, but it's only 2 supports left. The Ancient has been exposed. Is he really? Well, good on him for trying. It's probably the best option he had to defend. Aggressive kind of outplay you play style that Emo does. For Ollie, they are still going to try for the chase on JT. Well, he's salved up through the false promise. He's looking pretty darn healthy, but they can still find this kill. But here comes the rest of IG. Kaka with the still in the Pulse Nova. He'll turn it around onto James, but he's not quite as tanky. Nevertheless, though, Fly does find the Lesh. Emo with the Dream Call as well onto Victoria. They are still moving for more. Eve is just hiding in the tree line. He doesn't know what to do with himself right now. It's 1-2-3. Fisher. Eve is still moving in though. He'll find Kaka, and actually he might get out of here. The zip is there from XM. They're going to try and turn Justice too.
He can find some pretty big kills afterwards. That could be it. But Emo, he's also gotten a lot of form himself. He has that Dagon. No one has any way of mitigating that magic damage early on. That's something that's going to really hurt you.
JT, Avalanche does connect though. He gets stunned up and he's falling low, but there's the false promise. He tosses him back as well. James still alive somehow, but does go down to the Purifying Flames. JT may also go down, and does. A 1-for-1 trade. Selves. Mid lane, nice Fisher off onto the Leshrac. The Dagon coming out as well. Not going to be enough to kill off James. And Emo, they try to turn, but a very nice phase shift. Now XM jumps in on the Oracle, try to get rid of that false promise ability, but Ollie still alive. He does go down. Dream Coil was there, but it looks like James also goes down, and now JT. Avalanche toss on XM, but it's not going to be enough. Fly is chasing, but there's the BKB coming out, and now Fly. He'll also have to get out of there. Looking confident to go for that tier 2 mid tower. Fisher will be there to set up, but nobody follows up with it. Fly. He has the Aegis. He's not going to be too afraid to keep going. They zip in though. XM going again after the Oracle. Instead, we'll go for the Vortex on Kaka. False Promise is there just in the nick of time though. Ollie goes down now. James will follow up onto that Rubick, and Kaka should just be dead here. And he will be. The rest of IG did not want to keep pursuing. The cause just backed the hell out. Although, as I say that, JT, he does pop his Shadow Blade and he's going back in. Perhaps they can catch Eve off guard. Maybe even James on the Leshrac.
Sentry
no,
down.
they had a sentry already down. Emo, though, jumps in with the Dream Call Dagon. James has been taken. And Fly will grab Victoria on the Shadow Demon, but now XM trying to go after the Morphling. Doesn't really have mana anyway. JT, nice toss back on the Troll. He does have Battle Trance available. Eve, he'll have to pop it straight away. The chase will be onto JT. Nice Fisher there from Fly though, holding the Troll. And Emo will just Dagon him straight to the face. Now the Orb, chase down 1-2-3 a bit longer. Well, he tries the TP attempt. The toss is there though, and it looks like 1-2-3 will be another victim to the side of IG. It'll be a lot tankier and a lot harder to deal with by that point. So Roshan will also be respawning in about 25 seconds. Though it does look like they may have found themselves an engagement up at that bot shrine. Fly will BKB up and does come in. 1-2-3, they're controlling up Kaka on the Rubick. They do burst him down. Looks like Fly has not had enough though, and will grab James on the Leshrac. And JT, with that side device, does find the Troll, but the disruption does come in. Emo tries to jump in and help out. Eve Firefly, double stun is there. XM gonna zip in. Eve is very, very low though. Battle Trance is popped just in time. JT will end up fighting Victoria, and well, the Battle Trance doesn't really do too much. It will at least allow Eve to survive, but maybe not for long, as the disruption does save, but he does go down to Fly on the Morphling. Doesn't have buyback on the Troll either. XM gonna zip in, trying to find somebody to take out. False
just taking over the map, and they can just slowly siege this way.
Fly. Gets started on that T1. He actually just morphs into the Leshrac and takes the Edict. And that works very well as well. That is a very, very fast top racks being taken just by Fly. They jump in though. Echo is there, but the Fate's Edict, False Promise comes in. Now the Dream Core from Evo. He's just going to hold them all back. XM, he does get an Ollie at the least, but Ollie already did his job. So Emo will help Fly get out of there safely. They got the top racks, there's nothing to stick around for. And they can just do that all over again down the bot lane.
Yeah, gonna be a straightforward time getting that push going. They're gonna be a bit
does jump in onto JT. James is there to help, and they do TP to the shrine. JT will just BKB TP, but the ensnare from Eve, he does find a very lucky ensnare. JT gives them the...
We've seen CDEC in these kinds of situations before. 2 racks down, they can still turn it around. You can't write off any team, even though you're this far ahead.
Yeah, Eve, though, he goes down mid lane, and it was a very simple kill at that. The shotgun into the avalanche toss was more than enough for the troll. Now they're looking for more. JT may have spotted out Victorian. Yeah, he did. Avalanche toss is there, and he should be able to pick this up. The disruption does come in. Meanwhile, you'll see XM jump straight into go after Ollie. Glimmercape will not save him. He does go down. The team fight still continues as James is still trying to run away. He does eventually go down. The buyback was there though from the troll. He looks like he is coming back in. But Fly has strength morphed all the way now. He's sitting at 6.6. Emo, be a nice target to find again. He blinks in as well, but he will orb out in time. Even gives him the Dagon as he's on his way out. JT now looking for some targets on the Tiny. Does blink in. They got a Hex off. They got the Earthshaker. 1, 2, 3. He's gone. Now Eve will be the target. Aghanim's Dream Call does come out, and the morph is there. Fly. The Fly is getting ensnared up right now by Eve, but it's just the Battle Trance. He will eventually wear off, and now he's an easy target to take out. Though XM, not as easy. He's going after Karka, the Rubick, and does find him. But they get the Yules off. Nice Fisher is there from 1, 2, 3, but it looks like JT is going to make the chase once again. Meanwhile, they have found James on the Leshrac to boot. No buybacks on all 3 of those heroes going down for the side of CDEC. And
XM gets a steal here? Oh, that's going to be scary.
He's trying, but it's way too early. He gives himself some vision. Looks like he has been caught out though, Karka with the lift, and now they should be able to just keep him down. Avalanche, no XM, he'll BKB up. But Karka is chasing with his own zip now, and he does actually find him. He Glimmer Capes up, buys some time. There's the Dream Core, and XM is completely out of mana. And it's just all Karka on the Rubick. They even toss him out of that Dream Core.
So I would prefer it on the puck, honestly. Double Dream Coil just sounds really potent. Yeah, there you go. They do give it to Emo. So the double Dream Coil is up. Double Dagons, double everything. It's gonna be rough defense here.
Well, they're gonna try XM, just zip straight through. But they found the Dream Call right in the back by Emo. And Fly will go straight onto James, but won't quite find the kill. And now Fly, he's getting quite low on the Morphling. He's lost the Aegis. The Karka will blink in, trying to help him out. He'll get the lift off onto 1, 2, 3. Meanwhile, Victoria does get the purge on JT and Eve. He just wants the Tiny. Karka, though, finds XM on the Storm, it seems, and Eve, well, he'll find JT on the Tiny, or maybe he won't quite yet. He'll transition towards Fly, but Emo will him out with the Dagon. No buyback on XM, nor the Troll, and they'll call the GG. It's been a tough game for CDEC. They try to push it as far as they could, but without buybacks, they cannot drag this on any longer. and IG will force it to a game number 5.
Yeah, look, CDEC, they had a really good start. They understood what they had to do in that laning. If IG can just get that going for Emo, get him a good start, the response from CDEC is very limited.
JT already in position to go for a strike into the Epi. Fly still has a double damage rune up. They are going to run straight past the Templar, and that is going to be a very easy kill. Now Laguna from Kaka onto XM, and XM really has nowhere to go. He's just going down. Or maybe he's not. He's still walking away with 20 HP. Ollie will come in with the Brain Sap. Kaka will get denied off by Fly.
Yeah, it's a risky move from him, but he is working himself quite well with just the defusal. If you can find those pickoffs on those squishier targets, that's one way to build up when the jungle is kind of taken over.
Top lane, JT jumps in with the Burrow Strike, and he falling very low though. Laguna dodged with the rage, it seems. And now they turn around, James stole it. And with that, JT gonna end up losing his life though. Nice Burrow Strike at the end. It will... Best bomb is gonna be there on 1, 2, 3. Emo, be a very nice pick up. Hook stop, it won't make it in time. Doppel was there. 1, 2, 3 is still chasing, but there's the Burrow Strike, and now he'll pop out. The call down already there from Fly, and now the beam strip coming out from Ollie. They'll just surround that Lifestealer, take him out. The Poison Over was a bit too late to the party. And everyone from IG that is affected, just TP out immediately. IG will shrine up, perhaps even just go for a smoke now, and that is exactly what they do. So CDEC appear to be ready for this. There'll be a Burrow Strike out onto the Venomancer. Still, he's very tanky on XM as well. In fact, he 4-staffs out of it with the Poison Over usage. Fly with his BKB, moving in, 1, 2, 3, can't really do anything here, so he finally jumps out, goes after the Gyro, they strip up the Centaur. And now the Gyrocopter is basically sitting duck. They may get denial for no Fly, who man up and back. They will eventually find the Disruptor. Eve still managing to work somehow. JT, he does get away with his life intact. About 40 HP on him. They'll go after Ollie instead on the Bane. Meanwhile, on the left side, there was a beam grip there from James on the Rubick. They caught Emo, but it's all too late. Emo will pick up the kill now onto James and walk the hell out. In fact, he won't. He goes back in. Victoria will be the target.
Oh.
They just have no way of controlling up Emo on this TL.
Oh man, that's the one issue with CDEC's draft. They don't have the best way to
available on 1, 3. Problem is Emo still trying to find the right PL and take him out before he doppels again. He's almost at level 25 as well, so he's gonna have the doppelganger talent. They still get the lift off on the sinking, but the Nightmare will save. Who do they go for now? JP, he Burrow Strikes out of there. They BKB and stampede out. But look at Emo, he's not giving up exchanges. He'll be the target on the Venomancer. Poison Nova's up, he gets it off before he gets taken down. The 1, 2, 3 jumps in with the hoop now. The control is there, they found JT on the Sand King. Emo though is still way too tanky. They get the Rubick, they'll get the Centaur, and they're gonna find more now. Eve been left alone on the Lifestealer. And this PL is just uncontrollable. In fact, they found Victoria, it's a full team wipe.
That's a massive win for IG. That does, in fact, allow them to go to high ground if they so wish. No buyback on Eve, no buyback on the disrupting dock. He doesn't have great mobility as well. So all he can do is press R, try to catch people in Gale, and that's it. That's all you can expect from him. The work is right on the back of 1, 2, 3 and R.
They found Emo. They found Emo. Do they have the damage output? They get the Static Storm, but he manages out of the kinetic field. And now the Epicenter JT back 2 with the Burrow Strike. Laguna straight from Kata. Eve is gone on the Lifestealer on 1, 2, 3. He'll continue to be chased out. Emo's not letting him go. He does blink up towards the north. Do they continue that chase? He does TP anyway. They'll leave it be. They already found the biggest priority target in the form of that Lifestealer.
Oh.
Looks like they have found more in the form of James on the Rubick.
Lifestealer very potent, but Venomancer really tapering off here. XM. All he has to do is just land that Nova.
Fusel gonna be there on Victoria Laguna, straight away from Kaka, and Emo feels confident enough to dive. Does want to back off now, but the lift is there, and now the hoop stomp as well. Got the control for now. Emo falling low, still has the Aegis though. Won't waste it. It looks like they are gonna go back in. Burrow strike. AT with the epicenter. Burrow just clears them up. Oh my, the top racks is gonna be exposed by IG. As they will start knocking it down. This will be the second racks of the game, and I don't believe CDEC will have an answer.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
He jumps in. Best bomb is there. They find the Gyrocopter. The real problem is the PL though. He'll just get started on the Centaur now with the Bean Strip coming out from the Bane. And 1, 2, 3 is gone. James will be chased down underneath the tier 4 towers. Emo not gonna let him go. And now the Lifestealer. Burst perfect from JT. Hold him down. They'll try to turn it, but only James and Eve. You'll find Karka on the link, but James is gonna die back on the roof. And it's only Eve left. Emo, he's starting to counter now. The bar strike's there. Static field, or kinetic field, static storm comes in. Eve is gone. Emo will give his Aegis away. The buyback will be there from the Lifestealer. And Emo, does he try again? He'll go up Victoria, punish him for that static storm.
Pretty strong item to have. They might catch people out here.
Yeah, looks like 1, 2, 3 will be the target. Emo gets started, but the Lotus will make him think twice. Still plenty of homing missiles, and JT does find the Venom XM. He's sitting duck right now. He points Novas, but it only hits the Gyrocopter. And with that, Emo just gonna rush in straight away. Looks like he'll go after Victoria first on the Disruptor instead. They'll clean him up. There's no buyback on that Disruptor. IG will move more. Eve gonna threat him with his presence.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Emo gonna move in straight up Emily. So big can be popped now by Eve. We'll get the Burrow strike off as well. Emo in the back, still looking pretty darn healthy. He'll just double away from Eve. They found James, and now the Bean Strip is there on the Lifestealer. Epi's in a Burrow in back. They caught out Eve, they caught out XM. The buybacks are flying out, but you haven't got one on the Lifestealer, and that's gonna be DG. A big congratulations to IG for pulling through game number 5. And they do end up qualifying for the Dota Summit 11 through the Chinese close qualifiers.
That was quite the series from both teams. A really close matchup.